welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olga and welcome. In today's video I have for you a review of the new BH Cosmetic collection. I think the collection is Weekend Vibes, so it's really pretty. All the stuff that they came out with the collection is really pretty. So they came out with two eyeshadow palettes, and I grabbed one of those because it's the one that most like. The other one has kind of like a green, kind of like cool tone colors, and this one is really pretty. This is the one that I got, and this is the Mimosa, and this is how it looks like, and this is what I create in my eyes. It's really pretty. So yeah, so this is what I got. And I also got two face palettes, and this is the Waffle palette, and this is the a bronzer and highlighter palettes, as you can see. And I got the Bellini palette, and this is a blush with peachy colors, peachy color blushes. It looks like this. They're really pretty. They are $14 each. So, and then I think it's still in stock on the website. They also released some brush set, two different lip gloss sets, and I think a little makeup bag. So those are the whole collection. I just got this stuff because this is the most that I like, and I'll get a lot of use to it. So yeah, so this is all the three palettes. I'm gonna be reviewing this palette. So if you wanna see how I create this look, this is the highlighter that I'm wearing for the palette. So it's really cute, really stunning. So yeah, so if you wanna see how everything performs into my skin, how I create this look, just keep on watching. So I have already my eyebrows and my eyeshadow prime. So we're gonna dive in with the eyeshadow palette, and this is the Weekend Vibes Mimosa. So this is how it looks like. Package looks like the same as the outside package, and when you open it, it has the protective sleeve, and this is how the eyeshadow looks like. They came out on this collection. They came out with this palette and another palette that I don't know something about the palette that I didn't like it that much like this one. So this one is the one that I wanted. Yeah, so this one has a lot of pink tones and berries. There is a yellow shade right here, and there is, I think, a glitter. This one is a pressed glitter. So we'll see how this one works. So we'll see what we can come out with. So yeah, so let's start and see what eyeshadow look we can create, and let's see how these eyeshadows perform into my eyes. I'm gonna grab a blending brush, and I'm going to start with the shade, this one right here. This is the shade OJ. I'm gonna grab a little bit. It doesn't have any kickback, so I have my mirror right here, so I'm gonna use that shade as my transition shade. So this is how the shade looks like. So far it's blending, it's okay, it's blending okay, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing in the other eye. If I look too much this way, it's because my mirror is right here. So far so good. Put a little bit more so it will be the same as this shade right here. I'm gonna move on with another shade, and I'm gonna grab a blending brush but a little bit smaller. I'm gonna grab this blending brush. It's a stain, but there is no product in there. I'll be using this color right here, and this is the name Vibes. This is the color Vibes, and I'm going to put this a little bit lower than my transition shade. Like in windshield type of motions. Really light. I'm not putting too much pressure. like this. I'm gonna grab that blending brush that was using it first, and I'm going to blend those two colors together, like the edges. Okay, so that's what we have right now so far. Next, I'm going to be deepen the outer corner. I'm gonna use the same pencil, and I'm going to be using the shade Pomegranate. It's this color right here, and I'm going to put this in the outer corner. Like this, and with the blending brush I'm gonna diffuse the edges so we don't have no harsh lines and everything looks smooth and diffused. Gonna do the same thing in the other eye. Like this. Like this. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease, and I'm going to be putting this bubble color right here. So I already have a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna put in my brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. I messed up a little bit right here, but we're gonna fix it. So now that I have my cut crease, I'm going to grab a pencil, a flat pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bubbly shade right here. I'm gonna grab a little bit in my brush. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and I'm gonna tap it right here. It doesn't show anything. Let me use my finger. Oh, there you go. You see how it looks like? So this is how the eyeshadow looks like. It went okay, but I need to this eyeshadow with the pencil didn't grab a lot of product, so that's what I went with my finger, and I have more pigment. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a small blending brush, and I'm going to, and kinda I lost my transition shade, so I'm gonna go back and do that. I'm gonna grab the pencil with this pomegranate color right here and intensify the outer corner and trying to blend with the color that we put, the glitter color. Blend those two colors together. I'm kind of feeling putting this color right here, this color right here, like in the middle. So let's see how that looks like. I don't know, what do you think? You know what? Let me go ahead and use this champagne color right here. I already got some in my finger, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. Kind of like intensify a little bit, like this. Like this. So I think that's all I'm gonna do so far with the eyes. The eyeshadows went really good. The only one that it gave me a little bit of issue is this one. When you put it in your eyelid, it feels like heavy. I don't know if it was the concealer that I put too much or was the shade, but the other colors went out really smooth. So this is kind of like more a chunky glitter. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do an eyeliner and put my mascara, put my foundation, and I'll be right back so we can try the other face palettes that I have. I'm back. I already got my I did a wing liner and I put some lashes. The lashes that I'm wearing is the Ardell Wispies, and I already did my foundation, my concealer, and I set it with my powder. If you want to know what foundation I'm using, this is the L'Oreal Infallible, and this is in the shade 460. And the concealer that I'm using is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Light Beige. And I set my concealer with this the Collab powder that I always use, is this translucent one, Set the Stage. So yeah, so that's what I have in my face right now. And for my brows, if you want to know, I'm using the e.l.f. I'm using the Wet n Wild Ultra Matte Brow Micro Brow Pencil. It doesn't say what shade I'm using, so I'm sorry about that, but I usually get like a dark brown or around that color. Okay, so my eyeshadow looks better with the wing liner and the lashes. You know, the lashes always save the day, save any look, make it look a lot better. So I really like it so far. So next I'm gonna be trying out, I have these two palettes right here from the same collection. This is the Weekend Buys Bellini, and this is the blush palette. Let me show you. I'm gonna insert some swatches. This is how the blush looks like. It's really pretty, a lot of peachy colors, and I love blushes, so this is right on my alley. I love peachy blushes, so it's pretty much all matte colors. And this one is Georgia Peach, Just Peachy, Peachy Queen, Peach of Cake, Life of Peach, and Peach Please. So this is all the shades together. I'm gonna insert some swatches so y'all can see. And then I have the Weekend Buys Belgian Waffle, and this is a bronzer and highlighter palette. So the same thing, it has this plastic. This is what we have. This is buttermilk, battle, cinnamon, powdered sugar, syrup, maple. So these two colors are gonna try it out for bronzer. And this color right here, I don't know what's this color for. This can be like for a settled highlighter because it has a little bit of sheen. So I don't think this is to set your concealer. So I think it's kind of like a highlighter but really settled. We're gonna try it first and see how it looks like. And then these two colors are highlighters. So this is how it looks. It's this one right here. It looks similar, to be honest. These two colors are really similar, and this color right here is gonna be way too dark for my skin tone, so I'm not gonna be trying out this shade right here. So that's gonna be probably the only shade that I'm gonna be using for the on this palette, but everything else looks really good and really promising. So let's see how it performs into my skin. So I'm gonna grab my bronzer blush. It's this one right here. And I'm gonna grab cinnamon and battle. And this batter is batter. I don't know. So I'm gonna grab those two. Oh! So I'm gonna grab those two colors together. Tap the excess because I don't know how pigmented it is. looks really good. So this is how the bronzer looks like, mixing those two colors together. It's really pretty. Here is a little blotchy, but I don't think it's the bronzer, because over here it doesn't look blotchy. Maybe I didn't set in that place really good. Maybe it's kind of like a little bit wet, so I don't think it's the bronzer's fault. I think it's my fault. It's really pretty. It's really smooth and it glides in the skin really nice, as you can see. So this is how it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and move on with the blush, and I'll go back with the highlighter. I'm gonna be using this blush from Becca, and I'm going to be using these two shades on the bottom, even though pretty much other shade is peachy, on the peachy family. So I'm gonna be using those two colors together. I don't gonna be putting a lot of blush since we have a lot going on in our eyes. So like this, it's really pretty. I like it. Okay, so far so good. I really like how everything is performing into my skin. So let's go back with the waffle palette and let's see how this buttermilk color looks like as a highlighter. So there you have it. It's kind of like more like a really settle highlighter. I'm gonna move on with the highlighters, and I'm gonna use this first one, the powdered sugar highlighter. And I know ABH highlighters are really stunning from the palettes. Ooh my god, you see this? This is stunning. This is blinding. Ooh, you see this? I like it. I really like everything. Let's try it out, the syrup. Let's put a little bit more highlighter, even though we don't need no more, but I like to look like a glazed donut. So my forehead. So yeah, so far so good. I like it. I like everything. I like these two palettes more than the eyeshadow palette, but let's go back with the eyeshadow palettes and finish my lower lash line, and let's dive in with the same colors that we use in the eyes. So I'm gonna get my pencil brush, but I'm gonna get a flat brush first. And I got this one from LOGUI. This is the 221. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab pomegranate and put it in my lower lash line. And with the pencil brush, and I'm going to be using the color Vibes, and I'm going to blend those two colors together. Okie dokie. See how it looks like? It's really cute. So I'm gonna get a highlighter, this one right here, these two, and I'm going to put in my tear dot. And in my brow bone. like this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara in my bottle lash lines. I'm using the Essence mascara, the Princess one. Go ahead and put my this eye pencil. This is from the brand Essence, and this is in the color nude. Oh, and I'm going to put this in my waterline. And this is what it's going to do to open your eyes more. This is what we have so far. Now I'm gonna set my brows. I'm using the Essence Make Me Brow, and I'm gonna go ahead real quick and set my brows. Then I'm gonna line my lips. I'm using this one from NYX, and this is the in the shade Sandstorm. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna be using this one from Too Faced. This is a liquid matte lipstick, and this is in the shade Cool Girl. So I'm gonna put this. And since I want a glossy look, and I'm gonna be putting a lip gloss. This is from Becca. This is the Glow Gloss, and what shade this is? Champagne Cream. So I got this in one of my subscription boxes from last month, and I really been liking it. Like this. I'm gonna go ahead and set my makeup using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. And this is the final look. I really like everything that I tried out. I like more the waffle palette. The blush palette is really good. Hopefully this comes to Ulta. I got this one in BH Cosmetics website, but hopefully it comes to Ulta, so you know, so you can use your points and get a discount and stuff like that. So yeah, so I really like these two palettes. The eyeshadow palette was okay. The formula was fine. It's just like this glitter color is not my favorite. It's really chunky and it has a lot of fallout. So that's what I assume that it's gonna be a lot of fallout. That's what I did my eyes first, and then after my complexion. But yeah, so I'm happy. It's a nice palette for what you pay for. I think this is a $17, $17. I'm gonna be doing more looks with this palette to see how the other colors performs, but so far so good. So I'm really happy with everything that I tried out. This is how my makeup turns out. I think it looks really good. And yeah, so I hope you like this video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in my next video.